Hey y'all, it's your girl Lo, and welcome to the first episode of CIVIC AF, where the AF stands for All Facts. I'm here with the Ohio Legislative Black Caucus Foundation to bring this digital series to get you in the booth in November. We want to wish y'all a happy Juneteenth. This is the day that we celebrate Black resilience and Black liberation. Also today, OLBCF is dropping their State of Black Civic Power in Ohio report. I need y'all to tap in because that's going to give us all the facts that we need to get us armed and ready to vote in November. Now let's get into the facts. Now in the state of Ohio, we have 1.8 million Black people. Of the 1.8 million, we have 1,400,000 Black Ohioans that are eligible to vote. But did you know of that 1,400,000, 603,000 do not show up in midterm elections? And by midterm election, I mean the voting year in between presidential elections. And so that's 603,000 Black people in the state of Ohio that's just leaving their power on the table by not showing up in the booth to vote. Look, I want y'all to understand what's really at stake here. We need to care about who we're voting in these county commissioner seats, in these mayoral seats, in these state elected legislator seats, even on the school board. These have true impact on us. And the fact of the matter is, those are the people that's deciding where the resources go. Those are the people that's deciding who gets left behind. We need to have the same energy that we be having these presidential elections and these midterm elections. You didn't vote, they did. And here's what got decided. Have you ever wondered why your rent went up $400 in the last 2 years? Our local electeds decide zoning. They decide affordable housing investments, if these buildings get tax abatements, even housing programs. Now, somebody voted on that. You missed the bus and you're late to work. I wonder who decides the frequency of the bus routes, who decides the funding of the bus, and whether or not we have more public transportation or less transportation. That is something that someone voted on. Your kid's school doesn't have enough counselors. They have outdated books. There's a leak in the ceiling and there's a bucket next to your kid's seat. I wonder who decides that. Well, school board members in the state legislature decide school funding. You driving down a road that has had potholes for years. Local governments decide the funding for infrastructure. Those budgets decide who's prioritized and who's kept waiting. Let's even think about how your neighborhood doesn't have a grocery store, but instead has 4 or 5 convenience stores. Do you have to drive 25 minutes away for fresh food? Economic development is a decision made by our electeds. Somebody voted for that. Do we have those summer job programs for the youth? Do we need more mental health resources? Do we need more police? Once again, somebody voted for that. Even when we think of like minimum wage, workers' protection, paid leave, unemployment benefits, these are not random. Politicians decide these, and once again, someone voted for this. Whether you have a hospital near or far is decided by your electeds. Whether Medicaid covers your care is decided by an elected. Whether addiction treatment is available in your neighborhood is decided by your elected. Even when we think about why tuition has increased, lawmakers decide how much support is provided to these public institutions. Now, you say that politics don't impact your life. Let me tell you something. Even when we think about some of the sentencing in the state of Ohio, we vote for our judges. Now it's time for us to realize the power of the Black vote, okay? Now what we really need to stop doing is treating voting like it's a favor to politicians when it's actually a favor to ourselves. We have an active role in our living and our success in this state. The Black vote is a game changer because the fact of the matter is when Black Ohio moves forward. Thanks for tuning in to this first episode of Civic AF with your girl Lo and the Ohio Legislative Black Caucus Foundation. We'll see you next time.